If it was for Mountain Projects, I don't know what I'd do. I would have probably been downhill because they were the ones that stood behind me and said, we're here, we got your back.
The obstacles that face people in this area are, they're universal. It's transportation, child care is a huge one, especially for single parents. A livable wage is an enormous obstacle for people, and there's not a lot of opportunity. So that creates a lot of poverty.
There are organizations and people out here like Mountain Projects that are out there to help you. I was in the second phase of the self-help home builders, where we built the homes through the USDA. I'd never done any kind of building like that before, but we done everything from setting the floor trusses, roof trusses, building walls. So it was a win-win situation for me, you know. I got a new home, plus I got the knowledge of how to do certain things on building.
Yes, Mountain Projects have helped me immensely doing the weatherization on my house 1 year, and then I applied for the home improvement, and they have upgraded my home, and it's so much more comfortable for me living here now and efficient. They did insulation up in the attic and down in the crawl space, and tighten all the doors and things like that. And then this year, I got total renovation of the house. I got all new windows, new roof, heat pump, aluminum siding. They put laminate in 2 bedrooms, and they renovated the whole bathroom. And the contractors they used were excellent. They were in and out of here in 3 weeks. They did the inspection after all the work was done, so they've all been very helpful.
I use the Haywood Transit quite frequently to travel to the store, grocery store, the doctor. To get out of the house helps me a great deal because it's very boring just to sit at the house, no company, nobody to talk to. It's just good to get out. I'm sure it helps my overall well-being.
Mountain Projects has this, we call it the senior center, but it's actually a nutrition site for them to come and get a good meal for lunch. They spend the morning here with their friends playing games. And my mother would be 94 in June. And so without her friends, it would just be real rough on her and me both. And so she is the oldest member here. She's the oldest one to come. And that just shows no matter how old you are, that you can still get out and go and do things that you enjoy.
Well, it's nice to have friends. We do things together and go places together, and we argue and fuss, but most of the time we get along real well.
Well, if we do fuss and argue, it's in fun.
Yeah, it's in fun.
Well, we need places like this for the senior citizens. We have a lot of them in the county, and it's just always a inviting place that you would think elderly people would have a chance to go, or they don't have maybe anywhere else.
Do you know how it feels when you walk into a room and somebody's just glowing and got their arms reached out to you because you're there and because they need somebody to love them?
Just having that opportunity, you'll just never know how free it makes you feel. And you don't have that depressed, discouraged feeling and sitting around and moping.
I have 2 children that's in Head Start. Both of them have speech problems, and it's a very loving center, and it's about learning, cooperation, manners, a schedule. Getting them on track. It helps them before they get to kindergarten. So when they get to kindergarten, they're not lost and confused and don't know what to do. One thing I've noticed from a lot of families some of my personal friends. Mountain Projects help in more ways than just Head Start. They help with housing, food, I mean, you name it, they pretty much will help anyone. Head Start's just one of the very many things that Mountain Projects helps with.
Some of the kids are just wonderful. Just like when I had the seniors, they're just great. Just need somebody to love them and spend a little time with them. And I think I gave them a lot of my quality time. But it's just wonderful to know that you went home, you made a difference in their life.
I became part of the Teen Institute because one of my friends told me that it's an incredible opportunity. It's super fun. You make amazing friends, but you learn a lot about the problems that's occurring in the community and how to prevent them and how to help people with those problems.
It did teach me a lot of awareness because I never knew that substance abuse was such a big problem, especially among younger kids.
I think Teen Institute has helped me come out of my shell a lot. Like, I would not even be doing this a few years ago without the Teen Institute. It's helped me be able to talk to people about Teen Institute, about problems in the counties, which is what it's for.
I had dropped out of high school to have my oldest child, so I had looked around and tried to do classes online and everything, and I couldn't afford it, so I came to Mountain Projects and talked to them, and they told me that they had classes that could help me get my high school diploma, and we talk and do the work together as a group, and it's more easy to do it that way instead of having it on your own. And I mean, the teachers, they're so sweet. They talk to us, they help us understand what we need to know. Before I came to the classes, I was having to live with my family, so we had signed up for HUD to get us a home so I can do it on my own and be a responsible mother. With HUD, they help with finding a home that's suitable for you and your children. And they looked at my income and looked at where I was living at and seen if it was a suitable, affordable place for me and my children to live. And if it wasn't for Mountain Projects, we wouldn't have each other. We would have been torn apart.
My name is Lee Hyatt, and I am a member of the Haywood Regional Medical Center volunteers. And we try to perform all those duties which do not require medical training. It makes me feel not only that I'm living, but I am of some value to other people. And that is one of the greatest pleasures I have. And I'm 91 years old. And I think if it hadn't been for what I have done in this area, I may not have been alive at this time.
Circles of Hope is a mentoring program. You go through a 12-week training class where you learn money management, time management, skills to help you get yourself out of poverty and stay out of poverty. They have given me the courage and the self-esteem and the guts to go back and make something better for myself and my family.
Even us as senior companions, we can get discouraged too. But the people that we work with in this organization, they give us encouragement. Don't give up. It's okay. Keep going.
Thank you so much for what you do for other people. The opportunities and programs that are presented to us, we just need to let everybody else know that you're there and let them know what you can do for us.